Following widespread criticism and protest from students, the government has finally directed the private medical colleges to return the exorbitant fees they have collected against the legal criteria. The authorities have also warned of action against the colleges who fail to abide by the directive. Good morning, I'm Amit Pakurel and these are the top stories this hour. The government sacks the governors of all 7 provincial governments following recommendation of Council of Ministers. Prime Minister appoints Dr. Kantipur as Tribhuvan University's Vice Chancellor. Dr. Phagwan Koirala appointed as the Chairman of Nepal Medical Council. Hearing on the case filed against former Speaker Krishna Bahadur Mahara to continue today as well. Mahara remains in custody on charges of attempted rape on a Parliament Secretariat staff. And Bangladesh Tigers team high-flying India in the first T20 International of the series. Musfiqur Rahim leads Bangladesh to 7 wickets victory. The government sacked the provincial heads or governors of all 7 provinces yesterday. The sacked governors include Professor Dr. Govinda Bahadur Tumbahang, Governor of Province 1, Ratesur Lal Kayastha, Governor of Province 2, Anuradha Koirala, Governor of Province 3, Baburam Kumar, Governor of Gandaki Province, Umakanta Jha, Governor of Province 5, Durga Kesa Khanal, Governor of Karnali Province, and Mohan Ras Malla, Governor of Sudur Paschim Province. All the governors were appointed on 17th of January last year. Tumbahang, Koirala, Kumar and Khanal belong to Nepali Congress, while Kayastha belongs to Samajwadi Forum Nepal, and Jha is from Rashtriya Janata Party Nepal, and Malla is affiliated with the Kamal Thapa-led Rashtriya Prajatantra Party. The positions of the governors at all the provincial governments has turned vacant following the sacking. The main opposition Nepali Congress has expressed discontent over the decision. Meanwhile, an emergency cabinet meeting that was called for yesterday evening by the Prime Minister has been deferred for later today following dispute among the parties. Prime Minister K.P. Sharma Oli has appointed Dr. Tharmakanta Baskota as the Vice Chancellor of Tribhuvan University. Prime Minister Oli appointed Dr. Baskota in the position according to the recommendation made by the committee coordinated by Education Minister Giriraj Mani Pokhrel. The position of the Vice Chancellor at the Tribhuvan University was vacant since 7th of August. Former Chairman of the Medical Council, Dr. Baskota is an ENT specialist. He is also the personal physician of President Vidya Devi Bhandari. The committee under the coordination of the Education Minister had recommended Dr. Baskota along with Dr. Phagwan Koirala and Professor Chandramani Podel for the position. Meanwhile, the government has decided to appoint Dr. Phagwan Koirala as the Chairman of the Nepal Medical Council. Dr. Koirala is the heart specialist. And time now for a short break. For more news, do stay with us. Welcome back after the break. The hearing on the case filed against former Speaker Krishna Bahadur Mahara that kicked off yesterday is to continue today as well. Mahara has been charged of attempted rape on a Parliament Secretariat staff, Rosani Sahi. The hearing on the case has been initiated under the bench of Kathmandu District Court Judge Sudarshan Pandey. Mahara had recorded his statement last Friday at the court. 4 government attorneys, including Joint Attorney Chandrakanta Khanal, debated on the case yesterday. Likewise, an advocate debated on behalf of former Speaker Mahara during yesterday's hearing.
अब 25 जनाको छ आज भनौँ सरकारीको तर्फबाट आज 4 जना प्लस प्रजातिको तर्फबाट 1 जना को बहस भयो। अब भोलि 25 जना अहिले देखिन्छ वकालतनामा। उहाँले सबैले गर्नुभयो भने बहस गर्न सायद भोलि नसकिएला पनि र उहाँहरूले अन्डरस्ट्यान्डिङ भएर अब कम व्यक्तिहरूले नै उकिल साहबहरूले बहस गरेर त्यसलाई भोलि नै छुट्याउने सकाउने त्यस्तो निर्णय पुग्नु भयो भने भोलि निर्णय हुन आदेश हुन सक्छ।
After the conclusion of the hearing, the court will decide whether to continue the custody of Mahara or to release him on general deed to move forward the prosecution. The government's attorney's office has filed a case against former Speaker Mahara demanding a maximum of 7.5 years of imprisonment according to the existing laws. The government has directed all the private medical colleges to return the exorbitant fees they had collected from students. The Ministry of Education and National Medical Commission has also warned of action against the medical colleges who have been refusing to return the fees, issuing a joint statement yesterday evening. The statement has also appealed the guardians and students to lodge complaint at the District Administration Office with the evidences of the overcharged fees by the medical colleges. Meanwhile, the students have been protesting the exorbitant fees charged by the private medical colleges, while the colleges have been warning them to deny admissions at MBBS and BDS classes. And time now for another short break. For more news, do stay with us. In our public voice segment, we had asked the residents of Sindhupalchok district what should be done in order to minimize the increasing road accidents. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
Public voice.
बढी प्यासेन्जर हुनु कारण र गाडी पुरानो हुनु कारणले गर्दा दुर्घटना भयो।
स्पिडमा बस चलाउनु भएन अनि रक्सीहरू सेवन गर्नु भएन बस चलाउँदाखेरि अनि गाउँको बाटोहरू चाहिँ एकदम राम्रोसँग त्यस्तो त्यो भ्रष्टाचार नगरिकन राम्ररी बनाउनु पर्यो।
प्यासेन्जर धेरै भयो गाडी एउटा मात्रै भएर यस्तो हुन सकिन्छ।
यात्रुहरू हुन्छन् नि उहाँहरुकै कमजोरी जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई किनभने गाडीले जुन बोक्न सक्ने अवस्था भन्दा बढी मान्छे
बाटो देशपछि बिग्रेकै हो।
गाउँतिर मान्छेहरू धेरै हुन्छन् अनि एउटा गाडीमा मात्र प्याक हुँदा यो पल्टिन सक्ने सम्भावना हुन्छ।
गाडीको क्षमता अनुसारको काम नगर्ने मान्छेहरूलाई कारबाही गर्नुपर्छ। क्षमता भन्दा वृद्धि काम गरे हो यो प्यासेन्जर बढी हालेको।
It's time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public pulse.
And the question is, what needs to be done to control the exorbitant prices of vegetables? And options are A. Increase production, B. Effective monitoring, and C. Improve storage capacity. The voting is on. Type any WS, select your option A, B, or C, and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Now the sports update.
Sports news.
Bangladesh stunned India by 7 wickets at New Delhi's Arun Jaitley Stadium in a match played yesterday. This was the first ever win recorded by Bangladesh over India in a T20 international. Sent into bat first, India could only manage a below-par score of 148 runs off their stipulated overs, losing 6 wickets. Shikhar Dhawan top scored with 41 runs amid a dismal batting display. Rishabh Pant scored 27 runs, while Washington Sundar hit a few boundaries at the end to give a semblance of respectability to the Indian total. In reply, Bangladesh always looked in control of the run chase as they roamed home in 19.3 overs, losing only 3 wickets. Musfiqur Rahim led the charge of Bangladesh reply with a well-compiled 60 runs. He was well supported by Soumya Sarkar, who scored 39 runs, while debutant Mohammad Naim contributed 26 runs. It was incidentally T20 cricket's 1000th international match. With a win, Bangladesh lead the 3-match T20 series 1-0. The second T20 match is slated in Rajkot on Thursday. Tottenham and Everton played a 1-1 draw at the English Premier League, while Leicester City continued with their impressive run with another victory as they defeated Crystal Palace. The match played at Everton's home ground, Goodison Park, witnessed the goalless first half. Tottenham took the lead in the 63rd minute through Dele Alli. Tottenham's Son Heung-min was red-carded for a foul on André Gomes in the 79th minute. Gomes was treated for 6 minutes inside the field for a serious ankle injury. He was immediately taken to the hospital, where a surgery will be performed today. Everton equalized in the 7th minute of the 12 minutes stoppage time to share points with Tottenham. In another match, Leicester City continued with their impressive run in the ongoing EPL, registering a 2-0 win over Crystal Palace. Kakrar Soyuncu and Jamie Vardy were the goal scorer for Leicester, who are placed third at the EPL. None of the Division League football clubs from Nepal will be participating at the upcoming AFC Cup. The Asian Football Confederation has rejected the license applications of all the 14 clubs from Nepal, citing negligence by All Nepal Football Association, AINFA. We have a report.
A few days after the Asian Football Confederation AFC slapped a $10,000 fine on All Nepal Football Association ANFA, citing ANFA's mishandling in the distribution of licenses to the clubs, AFC rejected the license applications of the football clubs on Sunday. After the license applications were rejected, the football clubs from Nepal will be barred from participating at the upcoming tournament organized by AFC. The AFC has accused the licensing committee of ANFA of recommending the licenses for the E-Division football clubs without proper paperwork. On 25th of October, AFC had slapped a $10,000 fine on ANFA and had warned of a 2-year suspension and an additional $25,000 fine if the rules are violated again. AFC rejected the license applications of Manang Marshangdi Club, 3-Star Club, Nepal Police Club, Jaulakil Youth Club, Sankata Club, Friends Club, Saraswati Youth Club, Himalayan Sherpa Club, Brigade Boys Club, Tribhuvan Army Club, Armed Police Force, Machindra Club, New Road Team and Chassel Youth Club. AFC had directed ANFA to initiate the club licensing process by 2019. However, there are no clubs in Nepal that qualify for the minimum criteria for obtaining the license. The step taken by AFC has raised questions on the working nature of ANFA's working committee.
It's time now for our special segment, Off the Beat.
Lahure is a popular terminology in Nepalese dialect referring to people who have returned back with fortune after working abroad. Dharan, which is recognized as the city of Lahores, is far ahead in terms of development among the eastern cities. It is not only in development, but Dharan has made big strides in terms of religious and cultural aspects as well, while this eastern city is also blessed with tremendous natural beauty. The Lahores, who had served in the British and Indian Army, had played a crucial role in the development of Dharan city. However, in recent years, the residential homes of these Lahores, which was once replete with the hustle and bustle, have started to wear a deserted look. This is because the Lahores from Dharan and the children in recent years have started to make a living in countries such as Hong Kong, Singapore and England. The children born of former Gurkha families in Hong Kong are entitled to receive red passport, citizenship certificate of Hong Kong and ID cards. Likewise, the lucrative job offers in Hong Kong, Singapore and England have also lured the Lahores to abandon Dharan. A school in Baitadi district has been engaging students in making candles to cover the salaries of the teachers at school. The students from Siddheshwari Secondary School in Baitadi Spartan municipality engaged the students in candle making after the Dasai vacation of the students had ended. Every student has been spending at least an hour at the school for making candles. Established in 1961, the school presently has 350 students attending classes from grade 1 to 10. The school, which is running on donations from parents this year, decided to involve students in making candles as a means to cover the salaries of the teachers. Despite a poor economic condition, the Siddheshwar Secondary School is exemplary in maintaining quality education in Baitadi district. This is Pratik Rimal for Kantipur News Desk.
More sports news. Marylebone Cricket Club of England defeated Nepal under-19 team by 38 runs at the one-day international match played yesterday. In the match played at the Tribhuvan University Cricket Ground in Kantipur, Marylebone Cricket Club, MCC were put into bat first after losing the toss and posted a commanding total of 334 runs in the stipulated 50 overs, losing 7 wickets. Opener Will Rhodes was the top scorer for MCC, scoring 93 runs off 83 balls. Tom Wesley and Miles Hammond also contributed 65 runs, each to the MCC total. Sher Malla and Sagar Takhal were the leading wicket takers, for Nepal claiming 2 wickets each. Chasing a daunting total of 335 runs for victory, the Nepal under-19 team played well to score 296 runs in the allotted 50 overs by losing 9 wickets, but ending up losing the match by 38 runs. Hari Chauhan was the leading run scorer for Nepal with 52 runs, while skipper Reed Kautam added 45. Chris Wright was the pick of the MCC bowlers, grabbing 3 wickets. MCC will now play a one-day international match against the national cricket team of Nepal. And before we wrap up, a reminder of the top stories. Government sacks the governors of all 7 provincial governments following recommendation of the Council of Ministers. Prime Minister appoints Dr. Kantipur as Tribhuvan University's Vice Chancellor. Hearing on the case filed against former Speaker Krishna Bahadur Mahara to continue today as well. Mahara remains in custody on charges of attempted rape on the Parliament Secretariat staff. And Bangladesh Tigers team high-flying in the end, the first T20 international of the series. Mushfiqur Rahim leads Bangladesh to 7-wicket victory. And that's all for this hour. Keep watching Kantipur Television SD for more news and entertainment. Have a good day.